I'm making my roasted salmon tacos with a crunchy red cabbage slaw. To get started, I'm seasoning 1.5 pounds of salmon fillets. I've got kosher salt and chili powder. This is so easy. I make these tacos all the time and I can put them together on a weeknight. They come together really quickly, but they also look really impressive, like we've been doing a lot of work. And I wanna get a nice thick coating of my seasonings all over the salmon. And I'll flip these over and make sure I season the other side. It's important to bring salmon to room temperature before cooking it to allow it to cook evenly. I'll season the other side with salt and chili powder. My salmon seasoned. I'm gonna get a couple of tablespoons of olive oil into my skillet. I'll add my fillets, top side down. And I wanna space them out evenly to allow them to get some heat on all sides. I'll let these sear for about a minute to get that nice crust, and then I'll flip them and then stick them in the oven. Let me check. Oh yeah, they're ready to flip. Salmon, I feel like, can be intimidating to people because it is very easy to overcook it, and then it'll get dry and not so great. But once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be cooking salmon every week too. Get those omega-3s. My oven is set to 450 degrees, and I'm gonna roast it until it has an internal temperature of 125 degrees. It'll take about 6 to 8 minutes. And while this cooks, I'll get going on my slaw. This slaw is crunchy and bright. It's a cooling contrast to the salmon, and it's a cinch to put together. I'm gonna start with the zest and juice of a lime. I'll skim off the very top of the skin, and this will add that bright, sour, fruity punch. This is such an easy slaw. I'll add some sweetness with a couple of teaspoons of honey, a few tablespoons of olive oil, and I'll season with kosher salt and a few shakes of hot sauce. And that's the dressing. Let me whisk this together. My dressing has emulsified. Next, I'll add my veggies. I've got half a head of red cabbage thinly sliced. Toss this right in. Red cabbage is very sturdy, but once it combines with the salt and the acid in that lime, it's gonna start to soften. So it's always good to make a slaw about 20 or 30 minutes before you plan to serve it. Half of a red onion, thinly sliced. Radishes for a peppery crunch. I love the pink and purple colors in this. And lastly, some fresh cilantro. This will add great freshness and a nice contrast to the pink and purple. And I'll toss it all together to make sure everything is coated in the dressing. This is glossy and coated in that dressing. Let me transfer it to my serving bowl. I'll pile this in. Beautiful. I think I'm starting to smell my salmon. Let me check on it. That's gorgeous. And that fried chili powder on the exterior is really doing it for me. So an easy way to tell if salmon is done cooking is if it flakes easily. So I'm gonna get at it with my 2 forks. Oh yeah, I'll break it up into little pieces. This is gonna go great in the tacos.
Oh my gosh.
Hey!
This is incredible.
I thought you could use a casual vacation from wheat harvest.
That's exactly what I need.
Come on over, let's eat. I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, it's great.